A warm welcome to you all.
Thanks for waiting. We're now ready to take your questions. Okay, thank you. We'll be wrapping up now.
Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about to get underway. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, the atmosphere is incredible inside the stadium, Derek. There's a real sense of optimism amongst the fans about the new season and what it might bring. It's been a long wait, but hopefully we get a great game to kick their campaigns off.
And that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Space afforded him. Well, a significant reorganisation within the football club and a new manager in place. What sort of impact are you expecting from her?
Well, it's a big appointment.
Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Showing a lot of guile there. And he might be through here. And it's come off the keeper. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
He's driven in the corner. And a bit short with the clearance. What a block! Well, not giving him any breathing room. Really getting stuck in. And he's made headway. Oh, he saved it.
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's
Pushed onto the woodwork. Happy to take on the shot. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. And he's fired over the corner. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. A creative look about this, but they dealt with the threat posed. Good-looking sequence. A foul, but advantage played. Can he find the net? And still danger here. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say.
Well, that save just about keeps them in this, but they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
An effective challenge. And in with a real chance.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball, but they've shown a real lack of creativity today. They need to be far more inventive in the final third if they're to turn things round here.
And he cuts inside. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, half-time coming up shortly, and the home side on top. Stuart, interested to get your critique.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but
they could be in here, Stuart. Oh, he's found the net, and that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, a second goal for them here. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Could reduce the deficit. What a save. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, the clearance half-hearted. Moving forward effectively. And he takes on the shot. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, the figure being reported is about £30 million, which in my view is value for money. We know he's talented, and on his day, he can be an excellent player.
Well, a free kick awarded by the referee. Well, he knows he's on his last warning after that one.
Well, I don't think it warranted a yellow card. He made a genuine attempt to play the ball there.
Delivered into the box. Well cleared away. Now what can they do from here? This looks more than decent. Well, giving it a go in a bid to haul them back into this one.
Well, they're knocking at the door here, but they need to score soon.
Really getting stuck in. And the keeper got there. That's a short corner. What a shocking pass, really. Promising possession, this. Breaking at pace. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have had much less of the ball, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
Promising sequence. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
It was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. And he's broken free. And pushed away to safety. Corner kick forthcoming. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. It's a short one. Oh, he's given it away inexplicably. Oh, good hit, close shave. Succeeded in keeping it in play. It's a weighted pass. Well, he had just gone beyond the last defender, Stuart.
Well, that's a real shame because the through ball is really well weighted, but he just took too long to play it.
Couldn't quite hang on. And they could face difficulties here. Well, at this late stage, you've got to be opportunistic.
Well, there's no way back now, I don't think. He had to finish that one.
The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Yes, Derek, that's exactly the start you want. Yes, one or two players looked a little bit tired towards the end of the game, but that's to be expected. Overall, I thought it's a really good display.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And very excited to be able to bring you live action from the Superliga coming right up. It's Bohemians and they face Dundalk.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, 2 holding midfielders, 3 creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with 2 out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And the match is underway. Absolutely spot on and they keep the ball. An awful lot of green space to run into. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Szaponic. And a strong tackle. Dangerous looking attack. Trying to chisel a chance and foiled by the post. And the danger cleared.
Well, they've started the game really brightly, and that was so close to taking the lead.
This looks more than decent. Might go ahead. Big chance it is. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Good pressure high up the pitch. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. On the offensive. And let's give credit to the defending. Uche Agbo. It is to be a throw-in. Szaponic. Alert defending. Uche Agbo. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. What can they do from here? Could take the lead. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. In it goes at the second time of asking. But the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Jaromir Smrhal. It's a weighted pass. Well, that has been deemed offside, Stuart.
Well, he took too long to get the pass away. It's as simple as that.
Yalchin. Oh, that's a really good run. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Šaponic. Jaromir Smrhal. Smrhal on the ball. Strong but fair tackle. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. And he's broken free. Surely. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Difficult to stop him. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Well, a good tackle. Proctor. Is it going to end up being productive for them? But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move and he can continue to develop his career.
Regained possession. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. He's got space. Can he give them the advantage? Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Well, attacking possibilities, but quick thinking defensively. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half, so he can show us his ability.
A really intense pressure. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Spot on with that tackle. Ivan Šaponic. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. I must say, this looks promising. Firing it towards goal. Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Possession given away, unfortunately.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Could be a chance to break here. Can they take advantage of the situation? Chance to finish. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. So a personnel change then. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Really getting stuck in. Illegal play and hence a free kick. Well, he was flirting with trouble, but the referee has decided not to hand it. Can he finish them off? Pivotal moment. Defensively. And unable to keep possession.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
Regained possession. And breaking at pace with menace. Well, that'll be a free kick. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. This could be it! Couldn't quite hang on. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's had a tremendous game in attack, Stuart.
Well, he gave them a really hard time, didn't he? His speed of thought was excellent and he took the winning goal so well. He was brilliant today.
And the match is on.
Just a couple of questions for you. No more questions, thank you. Thank you all for your patience. We're going to start taking questions now. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this up now. Thank you very much for attending.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And very much looking forward to bringing you live coverage from the Superliga. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match. Well, most of the fans in attendance here have had to bring their umbrellas and wear their raincoats. It's a soggy day for this match. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the Superliga. It's Derry City, and they face Dundalk.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
He's in behind. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. The attack continues, they're making considerable progress. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And they're trying to get right into his face. Nicely timed tackle. And he might be through here. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, a second goal for them here. Can't miss, surely. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Played over. And it still could be dangerous. And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Okay, welcome everyone. Thanks for coming. We're going to start with questions now. That's all we've got time for today. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. It should be! He's foiled them on his own. Oh, it's a penalty. Can they get themselves in front? Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke.
Well, a lot of referees would have booked him there, but I'm with him on this one. No yellow card for me.
And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot.
Well, here it is again, and it can be a risky penalty, but he hits it straight down the middle. The goalkeeper goes one way, the ball goes through the middle. Excellent finish.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And space for the cross. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Can he get them level? And pushed onto the woodwork. And the keeper taking it cleanly. Proctor went in strongly, decisively. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Not a
thank you all for joining us. We'll start taking some questions now. Okay, guys, we've got to wrap it up now. Thanks so much for attending.
When the draw was made for this round of the competition, it was this match that captured everyone's attention. Arguably two of the favourites to go all the way. It's going to be fascinating. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Good evening on what is, I regret to have to report, a pretty unpleasant night. The rain has been lashing down here. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And this should be a fascinating confrontation from the group stage of the UEFA Champions League. It is Dundalk up against Inter.
Well, this is such a vital game, Derek. If they don't win in front of these fans today, they'll be in a very difficult position going forward.
Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. An important interception. Well, that piece of play very easy on the eye. Well, so many reasons to highlight Lautaro Martinez, not least because he can be so effective. Stuart, what do you think we might see from him in this game?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out of situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. Spot on with that challenge. Barella. It's with Stefan de Vrij. Pressing really high. Correa. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Martinez. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Vecino. Correa. And a strong tackle. He's given it straight to the opposition. Martinez. And fed forwards. And still danger here. And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout? Well, a second goal for them here. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. A very effective challenge put in.
Well, Inter have certainly controlled the flow of the game.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you live coverage from the Superliga. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Real chance! That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.